Hey there guys, it's Tina and I am back and it is time for a tag video. Woo! So I haven't done a tag video in a while, okay? And there were a few tags floating around that I meant to do, but I never quite got around to it, and I might still do them. I'm thinking about it. We'll see. But this tag actually popped up in my feed. This is from a creator here on YouTube, Jen Phelps, and this tag was actually created by one of her subscribers who left a comment giving her a list of tag questions because they don't have a YouTube channel themselves. So her subscriber is ChaiDoll93. I definitely want to give her credit for creating this tag, and I will also leave Jen's video down below so you can check her out if you're interested, because I got the tag idea from her and I'm tagging myself because that's what you do in tags these days. When we just started out on YouTube, people would actually tag other creators to do the videos, and subscribers were able to upload their own videos and link them to that tag video. So it was awesome. That time in YouTube, it was quite a time, all right? We were able to actually do tags and get tagged, like you will see all the it was a time, okay? So this tag is called the makeup application tag, and it is all about how you apply your makeup, and I thought it was fun, lighthearted, and easy to do, and it gives you a little bit of insight into like my makeup world, like how I view makeup and applying it and all that good stuff. So without much further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So the very first question is, which step takes you the longest to apply? That for me would be eyeshadow. I am definitely not a one and done kind of person. I don't just swipe a color on and I'm out the door. I wish I could though. I'm gonna probably try to do that more. But I think for most people, if they're wearing eyeshadow, it's gonna be the longest step because you have to prime and you have to blend and you have to build and you have to do all the things, right? So I think eyeshadow would definitely be the step that takes me the longest, because I am not just out here with blotchy eyeshadow, okay? I am blending and packing and doing the most. And for me, I love color and I love bold looks and I love intricate looks as well. I love to get creative. So definitely my eyeshadow would be the longest part of my routine. And question number 2 is the flip side. Which step can you apply the fastest? For me, that would probably be lips or mascara, because I don't sit around doing too much with those two steps. Like mascara, it's literally on like a couple layers and done. And then for my lips, I'm like one color and done. I'm not really doing the sandwiching where I'm doing lip liner, lipstick, making sure it's perfect, and then lip gloss and all. I don't do all of that. Like I'll quickly put on a lip gloss. Like right now I'm literally wearing a clear lip gloss, and sometimes I'll just pop on like a tinted lip balm and be out. And even when I apply lipstick, I'm literally just applying the lipstick and I'm out. Like I'm not doing the most, so it's between those two. Question number 3 is, what is your most dreaded application step and why? And I thought so long and hard about this one. I'm like, what step do I really hate doing? Like, which one do I dread? Like, oh my god, now I gotta do that? And I couldn't come up with an actual application step that I dreaded, but I did narrow it down to actually getting my ass in here to do makeup is my most dreaded step. I used to love putting on makeup, okay? Back in the day when I had my blog and my YouTube channel had just started, I would get up early every morning to apply the most intricate, colorful eyeshadow so I could post on my blog that day. And I would literally spend like 45 minutes to an hour extra every morning putting on makeup, and I loved it. I still love putting on makeup now, but it takes me so much longer to actually get myself prepped and psyched and ready to go. Like I will get up and be like, all right, we're gonna film, we're gonna do that today, and then I'll sit and watch TV or watch YouTube videos or find everything else to do before I actually come in here and get ready to film a video. And for the most part, I'm not even like doing crazy makeup to do videos anymore. Like right now, I'm not wearing any heavy duty makeup. I literally did brows, mascara, and a foundation so I could do this video. I'm also doing a review of products on my face. But anyway, I literally had to psych myself up to come in here. So I think that's my most dreaded step, is to actually start the makeup. Once I start it, I'm fine. Like I'm like, ooh, look at me, I'm doing it. But to get myself prepped and ready and like, all right, come in here, we're doing it, that's my most dreaded step. Question number 4 is, which step is your favorite to apply and why? And this one, if you'd asked me a couple of years ago, I would have said eyeshadow, hands down, because I love color and I love doing fun things on my eyes. The eyes, I think you can do so much with. They're so expressive and you can just go to town with color, right? But recently, I've really been enjoying the face makeup, the base, the complexion. I've really been enjoying just evening out the complexion, doing the concealer, doing the bronzer, doing the cheeks, and getting everything together to the point where it just looks flawless and so well put together. Because once you do that step, and when my skin looks buttery and juicy, and with my new face brushes, I've just been enjoying doing the base makeup part now. I still love doing my eyes, don't get me wrong, but my eyes get so irritated because of some of the liners that I've been using. And then when I put eyeshadow on and then the eyeshadow gets in my eyes, I'm just like, ah! I don't always want to do eyeshadow, but doing the base, it's been my thing lately. So yeah, it's kind of like, ask me a while back, I would have said eyeshadow, but ask me now, today, right here, and it's gonna be the base makeup. Number 5 says, which step are you the most good at? I don't know if that is phrased well, but yeah, what's the step you're the best at? And I don't know, you guys tell me. I think I could always improve everything, right? There's no step that I couldn't do better at. But I think I'm pretty good at applying my foundation. Is that a thing? Like, I think I'm pretty good at blending and getting it to look seamless. But is that really like an accomplishment? Like, should I be proud of that? I don't know. But yeah, I like my foundation, but I also like my brows. Like, my brows started me in makeup. My first video was about eyebrows, and I've just always loved my brows. Even looking back at older videos where my brows were like really too thick, and y'all didn't tell me that my brows were too, you know what? I'm insulted. Somebody did tell me that my brows are too thick though. But either way, I was loving it at that point. I think they're at their best right now, like the thickness of them, but sometimes they can still look a little bit harsh. So I think I could even improve that. So I don't quite know. Foundation is my final answer, because I'm good at choosing my shade match. I think, like, I found foundations with really good shade matches and I'm able to blend it even if it's off a little bit. So even if I get a foundation that's not the best, I can still kind of make it work, unless it's too yellow. But foundation, final answer. Number 6, what step can you use some more practice in? And I would say pretty much any step. I mean, really, we could all use more practice, right? I don't think you're ever truly an expert in makeup, right? Like, are you truly ever a makeup expert, or can you learn some more? I think there are people that are really good at makeup, and I think I'm pretty decent at makeup, but there's so many steps that I keep improving. Like, my blending has improved with the brushes I've used, and the products are getting so much better that they're easier to use. But I would say probably like intricate eyeshadow designs. So now you see the Instagram eyeshadow looks where these people are doing like really beautiful, like sculpted out cut creases and graphic liner and the this and the that. And I think I want to practice that. I haven't been into those looks in a while. Like, I haven't done them really. As I've gotten older, I'm like, where am I going in this like bright carnival look? Like, for real. But I still love color. It's not like I don't love color, but I mean like the intricate designs that I used to do. Like, I used to get into it, girl. I used to do the cut crease with the little negative space, and then the look. What? I look back and I'm like, how did I do that? Like, I don't know if I can do that still. So I probably need to practice more of those intricate designs. If you guys are interested in seeing those kinds of videos, let me know, because I would be excited to try like those designs again, like really go out there with my makeup again. I know I've been doing more simple looks now, but I'm like, I want to get back to that. Like, you know, I know it's not wearable. I know most people are like, what the hell? But I love the artistry of it all, the creativity behind it. I love it. So I might do a graphic liner video. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what yeah. So that's the step that I probably need a little bit more practice with. Otherwise, I think I'm pretty decent elsewhere. What do you think? I don't know. Let me know. Number 7 says, in what order do you do your makeup? And if you guys have watched my Get Ready With Me videos, then you can probably tell me the steps that I take. So the first thing I do is start off with a clean, freshly washed face, right? Then I do my prep. So I either do a toner or an essence of some sort, followed by a moisturizer if I'm using moisturizer that day. Sometimes I just stick to the essence. Then I will apply my eyebrow primer and my eyeshadow primer and let that sit, and then I'll do my brows. I will apply my concealer under my brows just to clean them up, not necessarily to like carve them out or anything, just to clean up the edges. Then I will go in and do my eyeshadow if I'm wearing eyeshadow that day. And if I am doing eyeshadow, I will just do the top part of my eyeshadow and do all that blending and all that beautiful stuff, and then move on to foundation. Once I get the foundation step out the way, then I'll do under eye concealer and powder. I will powder my whole face and powder my under eyes, and then I'll finish up the eyes underneath, like the lower lash line. I'll do my liner and my eyeshadow on my lower lash line, and then I'll go in with mascara both on the upper and lower lashes. If I'm not wearing eyeshadow at all, I'm gonna apply my mascara before I do foundation. So depending on what I'm doing that day, I'll do it in different sequences. If no eyeshadow, then it's mascara, then foundation, concealer, and powder. If there's eyeshadow involved, then it's eyeshadow on the top, foundation, concealer, powder, then lower lash line, then mascara. So depending on what I'm doing, right? After we do all that, so now my foundation is on, my concealer is on, and then I would go in with bronzer just to warm up my skin. I have just recently started using bronzer more and more, and I've been loving that step. So I'd apply my bronzer, warm up my skin, then I'd go in with my blush color. So if I want to apply a little bit of zhuzh, like I'll apply blush, but sometimes I'll skip bronzer and just do blush, and sometimes I'll skip blush and just do bronzer. So they're interchangeable for me. I don't always do both steps, but I'll do one or the other before each, whatever, you know what I mean? And then I will apply highlighter if I'm using highlighter. Highlighter is another step that I could skip, but I would do highlighter, and then I would finish up with my lips. I don't do setting sprays and all that good stuff. I really don't. Sometimes I might, but like that's not a step that I necessarily incorporate a lot, so it's not worth mentioning. But lips would be my final step. The next question, number 8, is what step can you skip? And I think I already answered that question in the last question, and that is highlighter and setting spray. Setting spray, definitely skip. Like, I don't think I really do setting spray ever unless I'm going out and I know I'm gonna be out for a long time and I want my makeup to really look great and like I packed it on. Then I'll go in with like a mattifying or long wearing setting spray. But that's a step that I mostly don't ever do. And then beyond that, I can skip highlighter. That's another step that I'm just like, whatever. I know people love highlighter, but I'm one of the few people that are like, whatever to that highlighter. Even though right now, what is happening on my skin, you guys have to check out this video because I'm loving this. Okay, so it would be setting spray for me, I can skip, and then next on the list would be highlighter. The next question, number 9, is what step is an absolute must? Now I'm gonna ask you guys to guess this one. Leave it in the comments. What step can I absolutely not skip? Do you know? Do you think you know me well enough? Actually, I don't have to do any of these steps. Like, I could skip everything. Like I said, I don't have to wear makeup. I don't feel the need to. If I'm just running out the door to run errands, no makeup. I can skip every single step. But if I am going to do makeup, like say I want to look a little bit more polished and put together, like going to work. All right, say I'm going to work. I will do brows and mascara. Definitely. I can skip the brows, especially if my brows are like in a good space, but I don't skip the mascara because it just brightens my eyes up. It makes my eyes look a little bit more alive. So I would never skip mascara if I'm doing makeup. Never ever skip it. But then after that, I would do my brows. Like, my brows are my thing. I love doing brows, and you know what? That may be one of my favorite steps. Is that one of the questions? Oh my god, am I preemptively answering it? I don't know. But anyway, an absolute must would be mascara for me, followed by brows. They're kind of like, I do them together. Like, I wouldn't do, well, no, I would do mascara without brows. So okay, the step would be mascara. But if you pushed me again, I would say brows is the next step after that. Then number 10 says, any unique tools you use that no one else really uses? And I think I have probably 2 tools that I can mention. Probably, I don't know, you guys tell me. The first one would be my toothbrush. Shut up. Don't laugh at me. Listen, my toothbrush became such a thing. Like, a lot of you guys would be like, oh, she pulling out the toothbrush again. And you're right, this is the brow brush for me. This is what I used to work my primer into my brows. It's just my thing, okay? And I don't see anybody else on YouTube pull out a toothbrush to brush through their brows. Am I wrong? Like, I haven't seen anybody that I watch do that, but I don't know, it works. Like, some of you guys have a toothbrush, right, that you picked up from me that you do. Come on now, you know you use a toothbrush. Don't lie to me. It works. It works so perfectly. And then another tool that I don't see many people use is a lash applicator. And this, a lot of people have asked me where I got this. This is just a flat tweezer, or a flat top tweezer. You can find it on eBay, Amazon, like those little sites. But I got this as a gift with purchase when I purchased, ooh, what eyelashes were those? It's in the Esquito. So I saw them at IMATS and I purchased a couple of lashes, and this was a free gift with purchase. And I absolutely cannot apply my lashes without this. My false eyelashes, it's so easy to pop them on. I don't use my fingers. I don't know how people grab lashes and they're just like, and I'm like, what? My eye cannot accommodate my fingers just plop. It doesn't work. The glue gonna get everywhere. I'm gonna look a hot mess, and my eyelids are gonna get stuck together. It's just no, I can't do it. After I put my eyeshadow on too, like the bold colors, and then no, I cannot. So I have to use my little lash applicator tool. Again, I didn't buy it any specific place, but I've seen these on eBay and Amazon. Then there are two bonus questions. The first one is, which step alters from time to time in the way you apply it? And I would say that has to be eyeshadow? Yeah, eyeshadow, because depending on what type of eyeshadow, if it's matte or shimmer or the formulation from different companies, I'll apply them a little bit differently. Some I will pat on, also depending on the look I'm going for, really. Like if I'm going for a halo eye versus like a gradient eye versus like a cut crease, I'm gonna apply my eyeshadow differently. So yeah, I would say eyeshadow is definitely the step that can alter the most. Everything else is pretty much the same. Like I don't switch up the way I do my brows or my mascara. Like, who does that? Do people do that? If you do that, I'm like not saying anything against you. I'm just saying, do you do that? Like, do you? What else would you do different? I'm questioning you. I got questions. Then the last question is, which step stays relatively the same in the way you apply it? And that would be mascara, right? I just said it. Mascara, like what am I gonna... I'm gonna apply my mascara, layer it on, and then I'm done. Do I change how I apply my mascara based on the actual formulation or the mascara wand? No, it's the same way all the time. Never changes. Even my brows, I would say I don't really change how I fill them in. I could though. Like technically I could just fill in the tail and not do like all of this. So maybe, yeah, so it would have to be mascara. Yeah, that's final answer. Phone a friend. I don't know, right? That's it. That's the one that doesn't change. And that's it. I don't know. Don't ask me what my foot is doing up here. I felt like doing it. That's it. I really had fun with this video. So go and check Jen out again. I will leave her channel linked below. She's the one that inspired me to do this video and tag myself in. And thank you to her subscriber again, ChaiDoll93. Thank you for coming up with such great questions. They should definitely create their own channel because this is actually a great list of tag questions. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, had fun with it. I am literally patting a brush right now. I just realized what I was doing. Like, what are you doing? Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and just enjoyed hanging out with me, chatting with me a little bit. If you want to answer these questions in your own video, feel free. You're tagged. We're not going to tag people like we used to do back in the day. Oh man, that was so much fun. But consider yourself tagged. I would love to see some of my faves do this video as well. And if you want to just answer the questions or just a couple of questions in the comments, go ahead, feel free. I will leave the questions in the description box so you can check them out. I will also leave links to my Instagram and Twitter page where you can follow me along. And until my next video, which will be very soon, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.